Imagine a world where your smartwatch is more than just a stylish accessory. It's a personal health coach, a safety net, and a window to a universe of possibilities. Welcome to the future of smartwatches, where Google's Pixel Watch 4 is set to challenge Apple's dominance with its innovative features and sleek design. But can Google really outshine Apple? Let's dive into the details and find out. At the heart of this battle is the Pixel Watch 4, Google's latest flagship smartwatch that boasts an AI-powered health coach, advanced emergency tools, and a stunning circular design that's sure to turn heads. On the other hand, we have the Apple Watch Series 10, a proven champion with a decade of refinement and seamless integration with the iPhone and Apple's expansive health and fitness ecosystem. As we compare these two titans, it's clear that the smartwatch landscape is evolving rapidly, with both companies pushing the boundaries of what's possible. But here's where it gets interesting. With Apple expected to debut its Series 11 in September, this face-off is just the beginning of a high-stakes game of chess between two of the biggest names in tech. So let's get started and explore the specs, features, and pricing of these two smartwatches. When it comes to pricing, the Apple Watch Series 10 can be found at a discounted rate through third-party sellers like Best Buy and Walmart, with the original price of $399 being technically higher than the base price of the $350 Pixel Watch 4. However, the larger size versions have less of a price gap, with the 45mm Wi-Fi version of the Series 10 costing $429 and the Pixel Watch 4 equivalent costing $400. And as a bonus, the Apple Watch is the only one that offers a higher-end titanium model that costs about $200 more than the base aluminum. Both watches are rated for 5 ATM water resistance and have IP6X dust protection, making them perfect for everyday wear. In terms of design and display, both watches remain true to their original form factor, with the Pixel Watch 4 sticking to its signature circular design and the Apple Watch retaining its rectangular shape. The Pixel Watch 4 comes in 41mm and 45mm sizes, with silver, dark gray, and gold aluminum finishes, plus interchangeable bands. While the Apple Watch has minimal bezels with a screen that expands into the thin frame and comes in 42mm and 46mm versions. The Apple Watch has a slightly higher pixel density for better image quality, but the Pixel 4 is brighter with up to 3000 nits peak brightness compared to the Apple Watch's 2000 nits. Under the hood, both watches run the latest versions of their respective software, with Apple offering tight integration with the iPhone and Google leaning on its Fitbit acquisition for health tracking and its AI expertise with the built-in Gemini assistant. And this is where the Apple Watch starts to lose its footing. Google's Gemini voice assistant handles back-to-back commands, summarizes information from your apps, and responds conversationally without shuttling you out to a web link, something Siri still struggles to match. When it comes to health and fitness features, both watches set the standard, with Apple's long-standing commitment to health and fitness and Pixel's integration with Fitbit. But the Pixel 4 just stepped it up with a concierge-style AI health coach that can help you interpret your health data and give personalized recommendations, from whether to rest or exercise on any given day to how to improve sleep quality. Apple's Workout Buddy, coming in watchOS 26, offers live feedback on a handful of workouts, but isn't as far along in pulling together a complete picture of your health data. In the emergency features department, both watches add an extra layer of protection with a range of emergency tools, including fall and crash detection, workout check-ins, and emergency SOS. But the Pixel Watch 4 just boosted its emergency features by adding satellite connectivity, allowing you to send a message for help even without a phone or cell service. The Apple Watch, by comparison, still relies on the iPhone or needs network coverage for models that are cellular-enabled to make an emergency call. In terms of battery and charging, the Series 10 promises 18 hours of heavy use, though in testing, it's consistently gotten closer to 26 to 30 hours with the always-on display active. Google claims 30 to 40 hours on the Pixel Watch 4, depending on size, giving it a slight edge. But it's hard to pass judgment without real-world tests. Charging speed is another strong point for both watches with quick charge capabilities. Although the Pixel Watch 4 is still faster when you need a quick top-up, it reaches 50% in just 15 minutes and a full charge in an hour. The Series 10 also takes an hour to reach a full charge, but hits 80% in 40 minutes. Google has also made the Pixel Watch 4's battery and display easier to replace for repairs, a big step forward for long-term usability, while Apple hasn't emphasized the same level of repairability on the Series 10. So, what's the bottom line? If you're all in on Apple, the Series 10 still delivers everything you need in a smartwatch. But for Android users, or anyone curious about AI on the wrist, the Pixel Watch 4 shows Google is serious about challenging Apple's dominance. As we conclude this comparison, we can't help but wonder, what do you think? Will Google's Pixel Watch 4 be able to outshine Apple's Series 10, or will Apple's proven track record and seamless integration with the iPhone keep it ahead of the game? Let us know in the comments below. And this is the part most people miss, the specs at a glance. Here's a quick rundown of the key features of both watches. Pixel Watch 4. Round design, 41mm and 45mm sizes. AMOLED LTPO display, 320 ppi, 12.3mm thickness. 31 to 36 grams weight. Aluminum case. 5 ATM water resistance. IP68 dust protection. 30 to 40 hours battery life. Quick charge dock. Gemini voice assistant. Fitbit AI health coach. Satellite SOS. Safety check. Safety signal. Fall and crash detection. Apple Watch Series 10. Square design, 42mm and 46mm sizes. LTPO3 OLED display, 446 x 374 ppi, 9.7mm thickness, 30 to 41.7 grams weight. Aluminum case, 5 ATM water resistance, IP6X dust protection, 24 to 30 hours battery life. Fast charge, Siri voice assistant, workout buddy, emergency SOS, fall detection, crash detection, check-in, and backtrack. Now, it's your turn. Which smartwatch do you think will come out on top? Share your thoughts and let's get the conversation started.